Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Place to Tabaxi, where we are in the sahuagin stronghold.
The ground trembles, and the water rises once again. The sahuagin must be using magic to sink the entire fortress.
Well, that's rather alarming, isn't it? Yes, we are in a fortress full of sahuagin, and apparently they are trying to sink the entire fortress. Don't ask me how they're going to manage that, but that seems to be their goal. Alert! Yes. You were alert enough to see that I was coming. How different? Anything in here? Hi! This must be another one of those groups that I'm supposed to be killing. Oh, I've already defeated the group. Must have done that in the last episode or at the start of this one. So now I need to defeat more groups. Because why kill one set of groups when you could kill more than one? Oh, a journal page. The fortress is sinking. Further, the sahuagin are sinking it intentionally so that they can live in it more comfortably. When I realized this, I knew that our fate was sealed. There's no place in an underwater fortress for air-breathing slaves. Yep. The sahuagin don't care anything about you. I think that's going to be safe to say. Just use you and throw you away. That's sahuagin. So now let's see if we can find the rest of them. Watch your oh, more of these things. And I used to thought that those things were accurate. Well, obviously I've been disabused of that belief. Now, oh, that's to go down to the 3rd level. But I'm going to need to visit a breathing device before I do that, because I'm sure if I just had a little bit of moss, that'll run out very, very quickly. I think I must be doing fairly well in the department for mischief. I'm only at mischief. Alright, well, only destroyed 49. How did Frogo destroy one of them? I have no idea. Must have done it by accident, because I don't think the hirelings intentionally go out and try to destroy those things. Hi! Come and catch me? Nope, you don't. Ah! It's raining javelins! And you're they're just trying. They're just throwing away. They must have infinite spears or something like that. There we go. Hi.
An imposing figure commands the throne room. This must be Baroness Seklas, the strategist behind the sahuagin's invasion. You've slain the Baroness, one of your mission's primary targets. Your next target is the High Priestess. She must be on the lower level.
Well, I guess it'll be easy to try to sink the entire place when you are underwater itself. Maybe the ritual requires you to be underwater in order to do that. Arrows, let's see, spell a command, scroll a command, oh well. Proof against poison, +1. I have to examine that later. Now what's in this room? I think this is just the side room. For personal room.
A lone figure cowers in the corner of the room. It must be one of the servants.
Memorandum. Baroness Seclaz, the codex page that I've discovered allows us to summon limitless numbers of bound creatures from the plane of water. I have devised a way to contain and store the creatures until they are needed, and then deploy them on the battlefield, even above water. With this elemental army at our disposal, the surface creatures shall not be able to resist our invasion. Okay. So, they're going to use water elementals in their invasion. What do you got to say about that? Oh, show mercy! Oh, where's High Priestess? She hasn't arrived yet, but she'll be here soon. Any minute now. Down below in the main entrance of the fortress. Mercy, I beg you. Okay, fine. It's your lucky day. Drax's not with us. Okay, now let's see. So we've got one of the missions down and complete. That means we still have to get to the water breathing device. Actually, the water breathing device I think is right. Yeah, okay, so I just have to remember to come back to this place when I am ready to head downstairs. Because it won't do me much good if I can't breathe when we get down there. At least that's the impression I've got. What do I need to do? I need to kill the High Priestess and find the Codex page, defeat more groups, and find more journal pages. And that last one is... Oh. Oh, hello! Where was I? Oh, they needed me to move some supplies to the lower level. So they had me use the underwater breathing device in the banquet hall. It was so strange to work underwater, protected by the device's enchantment. Yet it's clear that the sahuagin considered me slow and clumsy. As soon as the rest of the sahuagin troops arrive, they'll have no use for us air breathers. Ah, so they're expecting that the slaves here are to be here until they have enough of their own people to no longer need people who breathe air. Well, I suppose they could have... Oh. Oopsie daisy. I suppose they could have tried the... Oh! Another one of these. And I think that we're really done with that. Maybe it is... Is there anything that we really need to do that's left? Let's check this room just in case. Well, oh, there's another group here. And you, and you, and you. Oh, and you. Ah, well. That takes care of that group. I haven't tried
the
this
ominous
place yet.
sound of sahuagin chanting comes from a nearby room.
Oh, that doesn't look good. I think this is the last major area I have to worry about. So that took care of more sahuagin groups. I noticed I finished that right as I finished up the second level, so maybe that's how it works. Each level has its own kill groups of sahuagin. Little objective in there. So perhaps I'll get it. Well, it does say kill even more groups of them, so I will presume that they're just... Oh. Okay, let's see if I could do this without setting off traps. Okay, fine. We will just have to do this the hard way. And that is... tell the frog to do it, right? Well, You can do it more effectively than that, right? And how about the lockbox? Open that up. Alright, good. Really? Let's go to the breathing device. Oh, hold on. Memorandum. Priestesses, continue the ritual night and day. This facility must be underwater as soon as possible. We cannot begin the next step of our operation until the facility is fully submerged and the remaining troops have arrived. Baroness Seklas. Well, of course, the Baroness is no longer alive. Back to the device. This elaborate device pulses with magical power. It is marked with the same text in several languages, including Common and Draconic. All slaves must use before entering submerged levels. Okay, let's touch the device.
The underwater breathing device pulses with magic power. You and your companions can now explore the deep water on the lower level of the Sahuagin fortress.
How long we'll be able to do that, of course, is an entirely different matter. So now, let us head on down into the depths of the third level. Or should I say, I can't even pretend to be breathing water. Here we are, and we can breathe somehow. Memorandum. All personnel, in celebration of the High Priestess's arrival, and gladiatorial games have been held to honor her inside the arena. Oh, how nice. Their own version of Gladiator. And some people might be too distracted to do anything useful. Oh, while we go and kill the High Priestess, right? Turn or should we go straight? I guess we'll have to. For now, see, that's the arena. We'll ignore that for now. Let's first take care of our mission. Then we can. Yeah, right. Yeah, but they seem to have a. It seems like this device does not help me to swim any more effectively than I would otherwise. Now, why would there be a journal page down here? Finished the cells today, but they didn't put any prisoners in them, just sea lions. Something about welcoming the priestess. I couldn't follow it. My mind is growing weak as my body. It won't be long now. Right, there we go. Good. Good. Oh. Destroy a few more of these. As we look for a High Priestess who is going to no longer be around after we take care of things, right? Here you go. Somehow I'm still able to use my knives without any trouble. And we have 7 more sahuagin groups to defeat. Yay! What is this place?
The High Priestess has just arrived at the fortress's main entrance. You found your primary target at last. Fool! You and the air breathers cannot hope to stand against us!
Really?
You've slain the High Priestess, crippling the Sahuagin's leadership.
So that's the water creature. Okay. Mysterious page.
You take the codex page. This evil artifact will be safer in the gatekeeper's hands.
Yeah.
Denied the power of the Codex page, the Sahuagin will be unable to invade Saltmarsh and the surrounding coastal areas.
Alright, good. We have completed our... Oh, yes, of course, the treasure. We can't forget the treasure. Let's see. It would have been really funny for just a bunch of water-breathing potions, but oh well. Now that we've taken care of our mission, I suppose we should kill a few more sahuagin. Like these. Now, of course, we do have the sahuagin at the arena that we could deal with. Now, I would presume that if we didn't get help from the sea elves, there would have been more patrols all around the place. I think that's how it works. I suppose if I'm going to finish the optional, I will need to clear out all the rooms. There you go. Oh, hello. He's champion. Looks like not everyone's at the games. It doesn't matter now. The quest is technically over. So I won't be getting any more. I think that this is Aquasphere, deep water. Yes. I don't think there's a timer on this. I think the spell lasts as long as I am in the dungeon, so to speak. When the conveniences of...
Though muffled by the water, you can hear Sahuagin shouts and the clang of weapons nearby. You've stumbled into the Sahuagin's arena. The creatures stare at you for a moment, stunned by your intrusion. Then, they quickly decide to make you the next match on the schedule. Enraged by your impudence, Blade Master Makat springs from his box and attacks.
Right. Well then...
The Blade Master crumples beneath your onslaught. You've eliminated another key component of the Sahuagin military machine.
Good. That's nice to have as few members of the military machine remaining alive as possible. Sort of feather falling down in the underwater. That's what it feels like. There we go. Wee! Wee! Now, is that it? I've taken care of that. Just a little bit of mop up then, and I guess I will be done here. I found where they're currently holding the Sea Lions. Well, they appreciate being free? No, they don't. Zip, 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 zip. I am not exactly in the most tenable position here. I guess. I guess sea cats aren't a match for regular cats. Oh, journal page. Something big in the works. They're preparing this level for the arrival of higher-ups. Our work in the fortress is drawing to a close, so is my strength. They feed us barely anything, and I have been growing weaker by the day. Soon, I won't be able to make it out of the slave pen. That might even be his last entry that he wrote before it was all over. Oh, hello. Ah, there you are, Pine Fur. I was wondering when you'd show up. I've done as you asked. I found a couple of sahuagin patrols out of the hallway and led them to a merry chase. They're probably searching the sea floor for a dozen leagues away by now. Anyway, that's 2 fewer patrols that you had to deal with. Thank you. Now, does that actually... By the way, how did you get in here? I would have expected sahuagin to be guarding all the entrances. Oh, they didn't bother to guard the back passage because it's too small for a sahuagin. But just right for me. Goodbye and good luck. Alright.
Judging by the cold current, this passage leads out of the fortress to the sea beyond. Yet the twisting, narrow cave is much too small for a clumsy swimmer such as yourself to navigate.
Okay, oh, there's a hidden area here. What do we got? Oh, no, that hidden area was probably just that thing back there. Alright, I have managed to deal with the sahuagin. Ah, here's the conquering hero. Splendid job, Pineper. The sahuagin will think twice before eyeing our coastline again. With the sahuagin defeated and peace with the lizard folk, shipping will finally be back to normal. That means more money for our community's hard-working merchants. Yes, 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 yes. Only fair that you should share in the bounty. Here, take a trophy of your victory. All right, thank you. Oh, and I also found my codex page as well. Alright, and there we go. Hand wraps, hand wraps. Unfortunately, I'll never get daggers as a request reward since it's about maybe, let's see, jump plus 2, jump plus. Oh, those are nice shoes. I wasn't expecting much from that, but yeah, we will take the shoes. And I think we will also take a little bit of a break. We have the Isle of Dread coming out soon, and I'm going to get prepared for that. Now, I haven't decided yet which character I'm going to be using for the Isle of Dread series. It's either going to be this Tabaxi or it's going to be my Alchemist, and we'll find out which one that is when we return for our little playthrough for the Isle of Dread. But until then, this is Pineleaf Noodles reminding you to quest responsibly.